everybody. Welcome to Rec Hall at Penn State. I'm Harry Donahue along with Bill Campbell. Glad to be back with you as Temple University tonight goes after win number 13. And Bill, the Owls today ranked number 3 in the nation. And John Chaney has really a plethora of stars, but maybe the guy that doesn't get all the national attention, but certainly gets a lot of attention with John Chaney is his senior guard and point man. That's Howard Evans.
He hasn't really sneaked up on anybody. He probably hasn't gotten the publicity or the notoriety that he should. When you play with Harry and Rivas and Macon, who's a much Harlem freshman, you're not going to get that kind of publicity. I think it's remarkable, Harry, how Evans has grabbed this team by the throat, taken over the lead guard after playing the off-guard slot to Blackwell last year. He's done a great job.
Now for Penn State, the guy the Owls will have to watch out for is Tom Hovas. He's averaging about 14 points a game. He's a long-range bomber. He's 6'8", an off-guard.
Every time I come here, Hovas breaks his nose. Last year he got about 30 in a game that Penn State should have won, led by 9 with a minute to go. He played with the most grotesque-looking mask you ever saw. Broke his nose again last Wednesday. No mask tonight. We'll see how he goes.
All right, the Owls are now going after their 13th straight win. They're 7-0 in the conference, while Penn State is now 6-7. We'll be back with the introduction of the starting lineups as we listen for the starting lineups.
Welcome to Penn State for Penn State basketball. Tonight, the Nittany Lions meeting the third-ranked and unbeaten Temple Owls. Here's tonight's starting lineup for the Temple Owls. At one forward, a 6'7" junior from Morrisville, Pennsylvania, number 32, Mike Vrieswick. The other forward, a 6'9" senior from Freehold, New Jersey, number 33, Tim Perry. At center, a 6'10" senior from Carolina, Puerto Rico, number 44, Ramon Rivas. At one guard, a 6'5" freshman from Saginaw, Michigan, number 12, Mark Macon. At the other guard, a 6'1" senior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 21, Howard Evans. And the head coach of the Owls, John Chaney. And now for the Penn State Nittany Lions. At one forward, a 6'4" senior from Queens, New York, number 24, Wes Jones. The other forward, a 6'5" junior from Eastern Maryland, number 31, Bruce Blake. At center, a 6'9" sophomore from Hatboro, Pennsylvania, number 40, Ed Fogel. At one guard, a 6'2" senior from Norwalk, Connecticut, number 22, Tony Ward. At the other guard, a 6'8" junior from Whitefield, Colorado, number 33, Tom Hovas. And the head coach of the Nittany Lions, Bruce Parkhill.
Last year at Rec Hall, the Owls trailed by 9 with a minute and a half remaining, came back and won it in overtime. We'll be back with this year's edition in just a moment.
Point shot, and try to take Vrieswick out of the offense early. I'm very curious to see if Penn State will try to match up with Temple man-to-man at the outset of the game.
And at the outset of the game, to tap it up for Penn State, number 40 is Ed Fogel, the sophomore out of Hatboro, Pennsylvania, suburb of Philadelphia. He'll be up against Timmy Perry. The Owls in their cherry and white, Penn State in all white, trimmed in blue. Jody Sylvester will tap it up. We're set to go from Rec Hall.
Well, we'll find out because Temple's got the ball.
This is Mark Macon, leading scorer for the Owls, just a freshman out of Saginaw, Michigan. The Owls will work that perimeter game all night and then just work it inside if they can. Rivas. And Fogel's got the rebound, and Rivas is hurt. Rivas is hurt.
Immediately, he came down heavily on that ankle as they double-teamed inside on Rivas, and Rivas fell very heavily. And Mickey Crowley is telling the Temple trainer not to come on the floor until he gives permission. Now it's a team timeout. Here comes the trainer.
There's the move.
Replay.
Yeah, the spin move, and here's where he gets hit, if we can see it. Fogel there, strong rebound.
Can't see what caused Ramon to fall so heavily. He just slid off Fogel and really took a bad spell. He's had arthroscopic knee surgery this past summer. If it's a knee problem, it could be critical for Temple.
That's the same knee, too, Bill. It is bandaged. It's the right knee that he had scoped, and it's been tender the last couple of games. In fact, Ramon hasn't scored for Temple in the last 2 games. The win over LaSalle and also the win at St. Bonaventure. He's going to limp off as John Chaney will take him out. And coming in will be Dwayne Causwell, the sophomore out of New York.
Carswell has been getting more and more playing time of late, and he's been a contributor. So apparently he'll see a lot of time tonight. There he goes in there now, number 31, Carswell.
Wayne Carswell comes into the Hawks lineup, or to the Owls lineup. So here we go. Nothing, just underway from Rec Hall. This is Tony Ward.
Penn State showed zone early and then tried to match up, and of course that's all overcome by the injury to Rivas.
Hovas out there, number 33 now with the ball at 29 points last year on 6 3-point shots.
Temple, of course, in the zone. There wasn't much doubt about what Temple would do.
Carswell out, the long jump shot is missed, and the rebound comes to Mark Macon. Tony Ward missed it, and a whistle and a foul, the first of the game, and it's against Penn State.
Number 24, Wes Jones, a senior from Queens, New York, and Macon going up strong for the rebound.
So here's Howard Evans. No score. We've played about 45 seconds. Mike Frieswig. Fogel with his second rebound.
So it's obvious early that Temple's going to have to neutralize Fogel and block him out on the defensive board.
Hovas can shoot from out there. Goes to Wes Jones. They swing it down into the corner to Blake. Carswell right in front of Hovas. Frieswig also matching up.
This is Hovas right here. Tough player.
Fogel posted up on Carswell, and it's blocked by Carswell into the hands of Howard Evans. And here comes the senior point guard for the Owls. Still no score. Macon for 2. It's short. Curry with the rebound. And Curry draws the foul. Timmy Curry will go to the line. No rebound there. That was an air ball by the shot from Macon.
Don't see Macon airball the ball very much. He really shot that way short. Let it go much too early. This is Hovas, number 33, tough shooter. Here's the foul right here, as you can see. Take it right to the foul now as Evans brings the ball up. And here's Macon with the air ball. You're not going to see this much. And Perry grabs the air ball and puts it up, draws the foul.
So Timmy Curry will try to get somebody onto the scoreboard. Timmy is shooting 62% from the line, and he makes the first. So that's the first points of the night. Timmy Curry going into tonight's game. For the Owls, averaging 16 points a game and just over 8 rebounds a game.
And Fogel's doing a terrific job on the board. They're going to have to do something about number 40, Howard.
Yeah, that's 3 rebounds for Fogel in a hurry. And a 1-0 Temple lead. We've played almost 2 minutes.
Hovas is a big guard. Big guy to handle out there.
Last year in the game where he had 29, I believe he played the forward spot. This year they moved him to off guard.
Yeah, you're correct. I broadcast that game. He had 29 and got it in overtime, and Penn State lost it.
Blake's long, and the rebound. Carswell lost it. Hovas blocked by Timmy Curry. Here comes Howard Evans. 2-on-1 break. He's got Macon Frieswig to his right. Macon rebounds. It's blocked and a foul.
Howie probably should have given the ball up a little earlier, but Macon couldn't get free on the left wing. So Evans took it all the way under, and they'll come out with a foul. Let's watch the play. There it is right here. That's the block at the other end, and Hovas gets it blocked again. There's the block by Perry. Now watch the break. He's got Macon to the left, and he ought to give it up right here, but he takes it all the way in, and he'll get to the foul line. Evans.
Mark Macon now fighting this crowd of almost 8,000, and he makes the first. Macon, we told you, the leading scorer for the Owls, coming in averaging just over 19 points a game.
And he's a 73% foul shooter.
And he is a stoic throughout this 40 minutes. You will not see hardly a change in expression from right there on Mark Macon. Makes 2. The Owls are now 3 for 4 from the line, and Temple's lead is 3-0.
Owls are pitching a shutout here as we get to the 17:30 mark.
So far, Bill, I think it's a Penn State tempo, at least. Very patient, using up as much clock as they can, getting a good shot. Here's one right there by Tony Ward. And it's 3-2. Temple.
Ward, one of the few seniors in this game from Norwalk, Connecticut. Penn State going almost 3 minutes before it scored.
Here is Frieswig now on that left wing. Hovas comes out to defend against him. This is Macon. 24 seconds left on the shot clock.
You see what Penn State's doing defensively now. They're setting in that zone and 18 seconds left on the shot clock, and they're telling Temple, go ahead and throw it up.
Down low it goes to Timmy Perry, right back outside, and Evans lost the handle.
That eats up a lot of time, too.
They got 9 seconds now left on the shot clock. Evans for 3.
Wow, with a hand in his face.
Howard Evans, and it's a 6-2 Temple lead.
Temple will throw up its share of three-pointers. Evans is 21 for 41 coming into the game from three-point line.
Hovas swings it over to Wes Jones. Now in the corner it goes to Blake. Blake's already launched one from over there. His second shot, he made it.
What we're going to see here, Harry, apparently if the first 5 minutes is any indication, is a perimeter game. Both teams are shooting jump shots. That's very unusual for Temple Penn State.
Down low, Timmy Perry double team.
Another one.
And he made it. And it's an 8-4 Temple lead with 16 minutes left in the first half. Here at Rec Hall on the campus of Penn State. Last year, we told you, with a minute and a half remaining in the game in regulation, Penn State led by 9. Temple buried a couple long three-pointers, tied it, and then won in overtime. They just broke the back of Penn State with that comeback in the last minute, 23 seconds of the game. Very patient on offense is Penn State. They swing it back outside Blake. Evans and Makel double team him. Hovas. That's for 2. Tom Hovas cracks the scoring column. We have his first field goal, and it's 8-7.
We have a one-point game. 15 points have been scored in the game, and practically nothing from underneath.
Breeswick now out at the top of the circle. He'll rotate out there with Macon and Evans. Timmy Perry nails another jump shot. Perry going over Jones. Big mismatch there. And already I think the Owls realize that and are going to Timmy Perry down low. Height-wise, Penn State cannot match up in any way, shape, or form with the Owls.
They posted on that wing and took about an 11-12 footer, but they've been shooting transcontinental jumpers till then.
Tony Ward swings it over Blake.
Shooting percentage is nothing to write home about, 43% for each team so far, but that's because they've been shooting such long jump shots.
Hovas for 3, and Breeswick clears the rebound for the Owls and want to run with it. Here comes Howard Evans. Evans gives it over to Macon. Baseline move, Macon. Silky smooth, Mark Macon. And Temple leads it 12-6. And for Macon, 4 points. The Owls look like every chance they can, Bill, they're going to run with it. Meanwhile, Penn State down their end offensively is content to play the perimeter game and wait patiently for the best shot. Hovas for 2. And Curry's got the rebound.
Last 2 shots that Hovas has taken, they were in and out. Temple was very fortunate.
Macon is over. Just missed, and Hovas clears the rebound. Nobody, no red shirts under that time.
Well, I'll tell you.
One and done.
Can't get more open than Macon was there. Hovas is from Whiteside, Colorado. He's a tough player, good shooter.
Wes Jones in the corner, Blake and Coswell all the way out to meet him. Breeswick defending on the wing against Hovas. Blake is open. Passed up the long jump, took it baseline, and now swings it back outside. Now Hovas. This is Jones for 2.
Anything Penn State can do but shoot it from the perimeter, and Temple's packing it in and won't let them take it down low, and they're just shooting jump shots and doing a pretty good job.
Wes Jones' first field goal, and Penn State cuts the lead to 4. They set up Breeswick, now make it in the middle. Down low, Timmy Perry.
Good play.
What a look by Mark Macon.
What a pass by Mark Macon. Very good play by Macon. On the boards, Temple 7 rebounds to Penn State's 5, most of them by Fogel.
Yeah, he had the first, I think, 3 or 4 rebounds in the game.
That was a great pass by Macon. Amazing thing about the rookie, the freshman, he sees the whole floor so well.
Hovas and Coswell comes out to meet him. Tony Ward swings it. Blake will try for 3. And here's Howard Evans. He's got Perry, and it's a 2-on-4. Macon, Breeswick open for a 3-pointer. Mike Breeswick makes it 17-8. That's the biggest lead of the game. 9 points. Temple's advantage here. Just over 12 minutes left in the first half.
Harry, the guards are getting a lot of rebounds because when you shoot a lot of long jump shots, you're going to have a lot of long rebounds. And the guards are coming up with a lot of rebounds in the early going. Evans just got one.
They work that perimeter looking for that opening.
Oh, he's wide open.
They're giving the shot there to Tony Ward. Macon not even looking at it. Now Jones swings it in the corner to Blake. Hovas. They work it baseline into the hands of Ward, who's hoping for a two-point try. He's got it.
Didn't want it in the middle, but he took it from the wing, huh?
The Owls apparently have certain guys that they're not going to worry about out there on the perimeter, because that time they gave about a 6-foot cushion to Ward, and he buried it. 7-point Temple lead with 11.5 minutes left first half.
We're having a jump shooting contest here, which I certainly didn't expect to see, did you?
No, I didn't. And we look like we have a man-to-man defense now by Penn State. That's Ward on Priestwick. Over to Howard Evans. Mark Macon.
Now they switch and they come up with a turnover.
Here's Jones, who forced a turnover, and a great defensive play by Howard Evans, but a whistle. We got a foul called against Howard Evans.
Superb play by Evans, who saved the field goal. Wouldn't let him take it in, but they'll put him on the line.
Personal foul against Howard Evans is his first. Checking into the lineup for Penn State will be number 30, Brian Allen, a 6'3" guard out of Reston, Virginia. And there's a look again at the foul by Howard Evans on Wes Jones. So Jones goes to the line. It's 17-10 Temple, 11 minutes and 4 seconds left of the first half.
This guy's a 61% foul shooter. There aren't any barn burners at the foul line on this Penn State team, but Jones knocks the first one in. Hovas is a 77%er. He's the best they have. Wes Jones
makes the first, and now will try to nail the second. He does. It's now 17-12. Temple's lead by 5.
They've picked up the pace in the last 5 minutes. Temple's 6 for 11. Penn State is 5 for 12. And on 3-point shots, Temple is 2 for 2, and Penn State is 0 for 4.
And if you missed the first 30 seconds, Ramon Rivas, Temple's center, was injured. Went down. His knee appeared to be strained. He's on the bench right now. He walked off under his own power, and Dwayne Coswell, the sophomore, is in there, the 7-footer for the Owls. Here's a kick ball. Kicked away as Howard Evans trying to get it to Mark Macon. Out of bounds. It'll be Temple basketball. 10:49 left in the first half. Temple leads it by 5 at 17-12. Back at Rec Hall in just a moment. A reminder that tickets remain for Atlantic 10 clashes at McGonigal Hall in Philadelphia. You can see the nationally ranked Temple University Owls by calling 215-787-OWLS for Temple University basketball tickets. The Owls inbounding, 10:49 left in the first half. They lead it 17-12, and Mark Macon will inbound to Howard Evans at side court.
Good to see Rivas back on the bench. That means that there's hope that he might be able to return to action.
Priestwick swings it into the corner to Coswell in there, or to Timmy Perry. Coswell down low, replacing the injured Ramon Rivas. The Owls flood the right side, leave Macon alone on the left. They isolate Mark. Here he has the ball now. Penn State zone coming way out. Well aware of the fact that 3 guys out there, including this one, Priestwick, can kill you from beyond the 3-point line. Rebound, Hovas off the Priestwick miss.
Even though Hovas came up with that rebound, Temple's doing a much better job now boxing out on that board. Fogel was dominating it at the beginning of the game, but Temple's much better now.
Brian Allen now in the backcourt working with Wes Jones as Hovas now goes into the forward spot for Penn State. Brian Allen swings it over to Blake, now into Hovas, and Coswell, the 7-footer, right in his face. They go baseline to Blake. This is Hovas. Well, they really skipped that pass, don't they? Down low, the turnaround by Fogel. He's got it. 17-14 as Fogel cuts the lead to 3. That's his first 2 of the night.
Howard Evans, who has the ball here, needs 8 assists to tie the all-time Temple University record. He doesn't have an assist as yet in this game.
Macon swings it back outside to Howard Evans, and the Owls, on instructions from John Chaney, set the play. They got Priestwick to the right. Macon will put it up from 16 and drill it. Mark Macon. Macon now with 6 points, and Temple's lead is 19-14.
Look at this. They gave him a shot inside, and he missed it.
Ward missed it, but look at Fogel track down his 4th rebound. And they'll start all over with a fresh 45. Boy, Coswell has instructions to get on top of Hovas. The miss by Fogel, but look at him battle for the loose ball. But it's taken away by Howard Evans, and here comes Temple.
Right, Fogel missed an easy shot there.
Frieswick will let fly for 3. And Penn State has the rebound. Nobody under, and an easy rebound for the Lions. 8.5 minutes left in the half. Temple leads by 5. Down low, Fogel beats Purry. He's got it.
Also beat Frieswick on the play. Good.
Timmy Purry gambled late and lost.
Exactly what happened. He did gamble late, and then he went right in over Frieswick.
So Fogel's got 4, and Ramon Rivas will be checking into the Owls lineup. Mark Macon misses. There's another easy rebound, this time for number 31, Bruce Blake.
And Temple continues to shoot from that perimeter now, taking the quick shot, which is uncharacteristic of the Owls.
Chance for Penn State to cut that 3-point lead on this possession.
One of the reasons for that might be that Penn State has a small team in there now, and Cheney might be trying to exploit that.
Ward, he's open. He's got it for 3, and we're tied at 19. Tony Ward.
He's been passing up that shot the whole game, Ward, and he took that one.
And now the crowd is really into it. It's 7:38 left in the half. We're tied at 19. Temple had a 9-point lead, and they've been stuck on 19. Coswell goes, Frieswick for 3. Well, John says, keep shooting till you miss.
That's what sets Cheney apart. They could, like Frieswick in the LaSalle game, miss 11 straight shots and then come back and hammer 3 down the stretch. John won't stop them from shooting.
Doesn't mind it a bit.
Makes him so different from most coaches.
You're not going to score by just passing the ball or holding on to it. Tony Ward tries to move against Macon, and the freshman held his ground. Now they swing it back right side. This is Kovacs. Ward for 3. Long rebound to Howard Evans. Stripped away by Ward. And he draws the foul. It's on Dwayne Coswell. And Tony Ward will go to the line. Well, he took it in there 1-on-4 against the 7-footer there. Dwayne Coswell didn't get the basket, but he did draw the foul.
Let's look at it again, Harry, right here. Look at this guy go against the 7-footer Coswell. Ward takes it right to him, and he's lucky he wasn't injured on the play.
Boy, I'll tell you, as big as Dwayne is, he hardly scraped him.
Look at it from this angle now. Let's watch it over again. Watch him go down this side now, and you'll see him take it right to the big guy. He'll go to the line, and Ward will be the shooter.
Ward leading Penn State in scoring. He's got 7 points.
Let me tell you about this guy. He's a 97% foul shooter.
You know, he's made his last 23 in a row, too.
Yeah, and he's 32 out of his last 33. And he missed it.
There goes the
23 in a row.
Way to go, Mr. Campbell.
Nice run.
You just jinxed him.
I've been the kiss of death for a lot of people.
He had not missed in the last 5 games.
Ask Jim Bunning. He made 23 in a row, and missed that one.
Well, there goes another streak maybe for him. 1 of 2. 6:46 left. We've got a real barn burner here at Rec Hall. Lead and the basketball as Mark Macon throws it into Howard Evans. And Howard would walk it up.
Macon playing spectacularly here tonight. Has 4 assists in addition to his scoring. Evans finally has 1. Needs 7 to tie the Temple assist record.
That's Macon over there in the corner, and Howard throws it to him. The Lions again into a basic 2-3 zone. Coming out, here's Frieswick for 3. Missed that one, and there's Rivas. We got a foul on Ramon. Pushing off underneath is the call against Ramon Rivas.
Harry, this is probably not remarkable in a game that's featured so much perimeter shooting, but both teams have been excellent at taking care of the ball. Here's the foul, and we can look at it down here. There's Ramon pushing off, and he goes up over the white jersey for the rebound. Temple has turned the ball over once in this game, and Penn State not once.
So here's the Lions again with a chance to tie. Just over 6 minutes left in the first half. Temple leads at 22-20. Penn State was down by as many as 9. Fought back to get a tie. And here goes Ward. He missed. Coswell, and coming away with it is Mark Macon, the guard, and he gives it over to Howard Evans.
And Fogel went over the back of Frieswick and got away with it.
There goes Macon. Spinning by Blake, goes down low. Rivas off the glass and in. Good feet again. Credit the assist to Mark Macon. That's what, his 5th?
Number 5.
Number 5 for Macon. And the Owls lead is back up to 4, 24-20. Macon does so many things for you. He shows his playmaking ability there. The other night against St. Bonaventure, he hit crucial shots in the last minute and a half to give the Owls a 10-point lead. Howard Evans off the steal, pulls up, missed, but there's Frieswick and a foul against Penn State. They buried Mike Frieswick. 42 is James Barnes in the game now from Capitol Heights, Maryland. He is a freshman forward.
Harry, if you're a real basketball fan, I think the nicest thing that we could wish anybody is that they could stay around for at least 4 more years and watch Mark Macon play when he's senior. Can you believe he plays like a freshman? That's unreal.
Macon will throw it into Howard Evans. We're at the 5:20 mark of the first half. Macon for 3.
Wait till he learns how to play, folks.
27-20 on that three-pointer by Mark Macon. It's like a shooting drill tonight, isn't it, on both ends of the court?
Tell you, when he learns how to play this game, he's going to be tough, isn't he? Boy.
Rivas all the way out there in the corner against Wes Jones and Tony Ward. They go to Allen. Jones at the top. Penn State content to use up as much clock as they can. It's down to 20 seconds now on the shot clock.
Penn State works so hard to get back into the game, and now all of a sudden they're 7 down.
They work it inside. Coswell blocks Fogle, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called against the Owls, and I believe it's against number 31, Dwayne Coswell.
We'll get another look at it right now. I think he gets him in the back of the head here. Here is a Fogle going up. He's 6'9" player. He gets wrapped on the back of the head by Coswell.
Coswell picks up his second. Timmy Perry will check in. There goes Dwayne Coswell to the line and getting encouragement from John Chaney. John Chaney congratulating Coswell for banging underneath there.
People in the Philadelphia area know all about Fogle. He's a 6'9" sophomore from Hatboro, Pennsylvania, and he's a 77% foul shooter, and he misses the first one.
Fogle goes into the game tonight averaging just under 10 points a game and about 5 rebounds a game. He's 1 for 2 for the line here, and it's a 6-point Temple lead at 27-21 with 4:40 left in the first half. The Owls go with Evans and Macon, Frieswick, Rivas, and Curry. Temple, number 3 in the nation, behind Arizona and North Carolina. They have the Tar Heels down the road.
Well, what a battle going on inside, Harry, between Fogle and Curry. Boy, are they banging inside.
Frieswick for 3. Rivas kept alive and finally taken away by Tony Ward, the Penn State guard. Smallest man on the court comes away with it. And here's Evans nearly coming away with the steal. They get it in the corner. Hovas, he's been very quiet here in the first half. Hovas with only 2 points. He had 29 a year ago here at Rec Hall, including 6 3-pointers. And the Owls aren't going to let him get that tonight. Jones goes to Hovas. In a hurry, the open man is Tony Ward by Timmy Curry. Reach around layup, no. Rebound Tim Curry, and Ward is hurt. Tony Ward's hurt now, and there he is. He went up there in Redwood country and came down and hit the deck. And now the Penn Line Donning, Complete Fitness Facilities are waiting for you at the Hershey Philadelphia Hotel. Area code 215-893-1600. And coming up at halftime, a special inside look at the Temple University football program and head coach Bruce Arians. That's at halftime here tonight between Penn State and Temple. 3:48 left in the half, and Temple leads at 27-21.
When Notre Dame came into the Palestra recently to play LaSalle, Digger Phelps housed his team at the Hershey Hotel. And I said, why the Hershey? He said, so they could see the Mummers play.
Coach Digger coached at the University of Pennsylvania and no doubt took in a few of those Mummers parade themselves. Here's Bruce Parkhill, the head coach for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Bruce now in his 5th year here at Penn State. Overall record of 45-76 here at University Park. Time's back in. Here's Mark Macon. Working against Brian Allen on that perimeter for the Owls. Swings it back outside, and Howard Evans will try to get going on the other side. Down low it goes to Curry, and a whistle, and a foul is going to be called against number 33, Tom Hovas of Penn State, as he came over the top of Timmy Perry. And still no penalty situation, so the Owls will inbound. 3.5 minutes left. And we have a Penn State substitution. Bruce Blake comes in, number 31, replacing Hovas. It's been a frustrating first half for Hovas, as he scored only 2 points. As the Owls have really been up close defensively against Hovas. Down low, Rivas is open with position. Great look by Howard Evans. And the layup by Ramon, who seems to be favoring that right knee. He is really gingerly moving back down court after that layup.
What a mismatch you got there. You got Wes Jones at 6'4". No way that Wes Jones can play Ramon in there. What a mismatch.
Handling the ball now is Mike Uzzolino, a 6-foot guard out of Altoona, sophomore for Penn State. This is Wes Jones, and Rivas comes out to defend against him. Frieswick up in front of Uzzolino. Down low it goes, Fogle. Eddie Fogle with the jump. And it's 29-23. Penn State Temple by 6 with 2:47 remaining in the first half. Macon in the corner. Once again, Penn State shows man-to-man this time. Usanino goes back, and that leaves an open Howard Evans for a three-point shot. 32-23, Temple by 9.
Temple bench thought that Evans was whacked on the three-point attempt.
Usanino. Bruce Blake, now they swing it over to the other side, and Ryan Allen. Rieswick defending against him. Usanino's open. Looks inside. Wes Jones. Hit fake. No, and Rivas for the rebound. And here comes Temple, leading by 9. That's their biggest advantage. It was tied at 19.
Penn State blew an easy layup inside. That was just poor offensive execution.
Macon's long with it. Fogel's got another rebound. His 6th. Under 2 minutes left in the half. 1:49.
Temple's made 5 out of 10 three-pointers. Penn State 1 out of 6. That's a lot of three-point shots in the first half. 16 three-point shots, Harry, in the first half.
That's amazing. Fogel's bottled there by Evans and Timmy Curry. The open shot by Blake. And the rebound to Mark Macon. Boy, Macon's doing a job off the board. Evans pulls up, and they'll run the patterned offense. That's until Mark Macon gets it. He fires and misses, and the rebound comes to Wes Jones. Boy, I thought he was going to pull up and work something. Macon got the open shot, and bingo, he took it.
Macon's putting on a little clinic, though. He's playing good D. He's rebounding. He's passing the ball exceptionally well, and he hasn't shot the ball badly.
We're down now to exactly 1 minute left in the first half.
See a freshman put on a clinic. That's really something.
He's done it now in what, 12 games?
Yeah. Amazing player.
Good double-team defense by Rivas and Macon. Nearly stripped the ball away from Bruce Blake. Open shot by Allen. Rivas with position, kept it alive for Timmy Curry's rebound. 40 seconds left in the half. The shot clock's off, and John Chaney wants 1.
I want to tell you, Ramon is laboring going up and down the floor. He's having a tough time running the floor.
Usanino on the defense against Howard Evans. 28 seconds left. There's your time left in the first half. They try to spring Rieswick on the right wing. Breaking through the defense to defend with Bruce Blake.
Penn State continuing to play straight out man-to-man with 14 seconds left in the first half.
Well, let's see what the Owls work here as Evans will get it going now in the final 10 seconds of the half. Macon for 2. And the half will end. That's it. We've reached halftime here at Rec Hall at University Park. And Temple leads it again by 9 at 32-23. Took a couple minutes for both these teams to get going. There was no score.
Evans following Macon. Temple only has the 3 offensive rebounds, and Penn State only has 4 out of the 31 overall in the game. It's been a perimeter jump shooting game with a lot of three-point shots.
All right, and there for Penn State, Ward leading the way with 8, and Fogel has 7. So we're ready to tap it off for the Owls in that first half. Rieswick, Macon, and Evans all played every second in the first half. And for Penn State, Fogel went the full 20, the only Nittany Lion to go the full 20.
And it's interesting, Harry, that Hovas among the starters played fewer minutes than anybody. He only played 14.
Lions will start the second half with the ball. They have the same starting unit that was out there at the start of the game, and the same for Temple, as Rivas, who was injured early, has come back. Coswell, who was in there for Rivas, picked up 2 fouls. Steal by Howard Evans. And it is Reese Stowe, and Howard looks for the foul, as reaching in behind him was Bruce Blake. Hovas nailed it for 3. They don't want to get him going. 32-26. Hovas with his first three-pointer. He had 6 last year here at Rec Hall, and he finished with 29 against the Owls.
One significant factor for Temple, Rivas' injury gave Coswell 15 minutes in the first half.
Mark Macon had 9 to lead all scorers in that first half, and Macon maneuvers in a whistle and drew the foul. It's going to be called against Bruce Blake. There's Bruce, and the Owls will inbound under their own basket.
It is even more interesting that Coswell played 15 minutes and didn't get off a shot.
Second personal foul against Bruce Blake. First here and a half for Penn State. And Macon will throw it all the way back, baseball style, near half court. Howard Evans retrieves it. Rieswick for 3. Long, and it's tracked down and rebounded by Tony Ward. And there comes the Lions. They trail by 6. We've played a minute here in the first half. 32-26. Third-ranked Temple trying for its 13th straight win. The Owls are 6-0 in the Atlantic 10. coming off a big win at St. Bonaventure at the Riley Center in Olean the other night. 8,000 packed into that place. Penn State again going to that perimeter game as they did in the first half. Bad pass. Fogel went left. The pass from Hovas went right. And a turnover against Penn State. They only turned it over one time in the first half, as did Temple. Breeswick for three. Hovas rebounds. The Owls will continue to put it up. They are never shy, regardless of shot distance. 32-26, Temple by 6. The Owls haven't scored here in the second half. We've played almost 2 minutes. This is Blake. Rivas on him. Tony Ward's the quarterback, number 22. Rivas goes all the way out to track down Hovas in the corner. They have only Fogel down low. Hovas over Timmy Perry. Got a hand on it, but Fogel's followed, no good, and Rivas has the rebound.
Good play by Perry and Rivas.
The Owls have made a couple trips without getting any points. They lead by 6, 32-26. Early moments, second half from Rec Hall.
Penn State's back in the zone.
Rivas post up on Fogel. And the Owls still drawing blanks here in the second half. And here comes Penn State.
That's the third straight time that Hovas has gotten good position on the board.
Blake. They swing it out top of the key. Hovas. There's Blake again. He's gone baseline to baseline. Down low is Fogel. Shot good by Tony Ward for three. And we've got a three-point game at 32-29. That's the second three-pointer by Tony Ward.
And he's 4 for 9 overall in the game.
This is Mark Macon. Blake right in his face. Macon missed. And a whistle and a foul against Rivas. He complains, but the call goes against Ramon Rivas.
I think he went over Fogel.
Fogel with the ball drew the foul. Just under 17 minutes left in the game. It's a 32-29 Temple lead.
There's a rerun of the play right now, and you'll see Ramon going up over. Oh, he's got a hold of him right there. You see him right there in the middle of the screen. He's got a hand on him.
So the personal foul is the second against Rivas. And here's Penn State down 3.
4 shots, Harry, in the second half and missed them all.
Well, that's the way they started off the first half. Murray told they went a couple minutes without getting a point in the first half. Ward misses, Rivas rebounds, and he draws the foul this time. Is reaching in number 31, Bruce Blake was called for the foul.
That's a really foolish foul by Blake. I don't know what he hoped the game to. Rivas really had a good hold on the ball, and I don't know what Blake was trying to gain, but he gave him one there.
So Bruce Blake picks up his third, and here comes Howard Evans at the timeline. Look at Hovas out there to meet him. 6'8" Hovas against 6'1" Howard Evans. Timmy Perry down low. Spins on Fogel. Rivas grabs the offensive board, and the Owls will start over again. Evans for three. Doesn't get the roll, but there's Macon.
Oh, what a play.
Mark Macon all alone
What
on the
play.
Offensive rebound and the layup.
What a great play by Macon. I'd say, how do you make a play like that? You played as little as that kid played. What a marvelous play by Macon. That was a great play.
Temple by 5. Hovas works against Howard Evans. Howard all over. Blake's open over Breeswick. Missed for the three-point try, and there's Macon with another rebound. He's got about half a dozen rebounds, does Mark Macon. And here comes Howard Evans. The Owls leading by 5. Evans is open. Three-point try is short. Loose ball. Breeswick tries to slam it off one of the Nittany lines, but it's out of bounds. And they'll give it to Penn State. 15:41 left here at Rec Hall. 215-787-7443.
Temple missed 7 shots before it scored on its 8th shot here in the second half. Scored at the 16-13 mark. Temple's 1 for 8 in the second half. Penn State is 2 for 6. Perry hasn't scored since the 13-minute mark of the first half. This is still only a 5-point ball game, and what you're afraid of, it's a noisy place, and you don't want to let this crowd into the game anymore if you can help it.
Here's the trap by Macon and Evans. And Ward got right by him. Now he's trapped by Perry and Macon. And the pass is stolen away. So the pressure defense worked. Forced the turnover, and here comes Evans. Howard up the right side. Goes down low. Timmy Perry over Fogel. Got it. There it is. You just talked about it. And he breaks that shutout streak.
Yep. He fixed him up all right.
Well, you put the jinx earlier on Ward at the line. And now you got Timmy Perry back in the scoring column. Here's a foul committed by Howard Evans there, number 21. Boy, what a steady performer he has been. John Chaney, you know, he missed Nate Blackwell this year, but boy, He's going to miss this guy just as much next year. Howard Evans reaching in there.
He did reach in, and you got another look at it right there on the play, and we have 5 minutes going by already in the second half, and it's 36-29 Temple.
Down low it goes to Bruce Blake. Now they swing it back outside. They work that perimeter again. Hovas is open over Rivas. He made the last time from 3. This time he's short, and Curry's got himself a rebound. And here comes Temple with a 7-point lead.
Bruce Blake had good defensive inside position then, and Curry went over to take the rebound.
Penn State back into that 2-3. They're packing it in tight against Rivas and Curry down low. Ramon spins around, up and no good with the shot. And there's Hovas with the rebound for the Nittany Lions. 14 and a half minutes left. And it's just a 7-point Temple lead. Tony Ward.
Ramon was right there. He just didn't get it done.
Blake making look in the trap maybe. Lets him go by. Now he swings it back outside to Tony Ward. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Fogle looks for position inside against Curry. Wes Jones, he's trapped. Macon got a hand on another steal. Second time in the last 3 trips that Mark Macon has forced that turnover using the trap.
In contrast to the game here last year, Penn State led by 9 with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Got it into overtime, and then Temple won it.
Breeswick for 3. Inside to Perry and right back out on a 2-man game, and Breeswick buried the 3-pointer. And Breeswick now, for Temple in the game, has 9 points. Macon with 11 to lead the Owls. Ward has 11 for Penn State. And there's our turnover department already here. Penn State has committed 3 in the first 6.5 minutes. Hovas. Rebound is kept alive and into the hands of Tony Ward and a fresh 45. Blake thought about it. Fogle loses it off his knee. Good play by Timmy Perry.
Tried to draw the foul and couldn't do it. A good play indeed by Perry.
There's another turnover against Penn State. That's their 4th here in the second half. 13 minutes, 13 seconds left in the ball game. And there's the Owls lead. It's back up to 10. They play the 2-man game again with Breeswick and Curry.
Curry's got a good post-up position on that side constantly now and consistently. He just didn't get that one down either.
Hovas rebounds again, and here comes Tony Ward. Down low it goes. Jones, and he throw it away. So now they've turned it over here 5 times in the first half. 5 of the last 7 possessions, and Bruce Parkhill really upset on the sidelines about how well they played with only 1 turnover in that first half.
They called Perry's number twice the last 2 plays down the floor. Now they want a timeout.
And Howard Evans dribbles right over to Jody Sylvester to get that timeout. 12:40 left in the ball game. Temple leads.
Time that Penn State has shown really carelessness for the ball.
Macon's inbounding to Howard Evans now, and Howard brings it up. Penn State back into a man-to-man as Tony Ward goes buckle to buckle with Howard Evans. Guarding Macon is Blake.
Penn State hasn't scored in 5 minutes.
Rivas, bad shot. Easy rebound for Penn State. Coming away with it is Bruce Blake. So the double-digit lead now could be cut this trip by the Lions, who had problems with turnovers. They've committed 5 here in the early going of the second half. Breeswick and Evans trap on Blake, would nearly walk with it. Fogle has it. He's trapped. Open man for a second, Tony Ward, and Timmy Perry came out there in a hurry. This is Fogle.
If you turn the ball over 5 times in 5 minutes, you're going to have trouble scoring.
Blake goes baseline, cut off by Perry, and now Macon comes over to trap there. The Owls much more aggressive here in the second half defensively. Open shot is a 3-pointer miss that time by Ward, and here's Macon on the breakaway. He'll get it. Emphatically.
He even squares up when he dunks the ball.
41-39, and Macon now with 13 points. The lead ball score.
He does everything right out of the Spalding guy. That's a squared up dunk.
Hovas, Fogle. Curry gives him a cushion. Instead he goes down low, and Wes Jones draws the foul baseline, and John Cheney upset with Ramon Rivas for reaching in, and Ramon will pick up his 3rd personal foul.
Macon unquestionably had also very, very good high school coaching. His fundamentals are so good, it's really amazing.
And it's Saginaw, Michigan. Here's Blake, left-handed jump missed, and Howard Evans has the rebound right in front of Wes Jones. Howard's looking to run it up. He's got Rieswick on the right wing. 11 minutes left of the game. Temple leads by 12. Down low, Timmy Purry battles for position and a personal foul against number 40 at Fogel of Penn State.
There aren't many bodies of water around State College, but wherever they are and whatever their names are, Penn State can't throw the ball in them. Watch this. Getting it down into Purry, and there's the contact with Fogel.
Open is Macon for 3. Missed it, and here's the rebound of Tony Ward. And Ward intent to just bring it up ever so slowly.
What's cracked this ball game open has been the inability of Penn State to handle the ball carefully after doing a good job the first half.
Jones hits just inside the three-point line. So the dry spell is ended for Penn State. It's 41-31. Temple's lead by 10. We have 10 and a half minutes left of the game.
And of course, Temple's exerting good defensive pressure to cause those 5 turnovers.
Coswell will check in for Temple at the next opportunity. Down low, Rivas. Good feed from Macon. Rivas got the shot away. He missed that, but he drew the foul.
Coswell's going to have to wait for Raymond if he's going to be the shooter.
So the personal foul is called against Ed Hovas. That's his third personal foul. And to the line goes Ramon Rivas.
Tommy Hovas has been nowhere near the fact that he was in a game between these two teams a year ago. He was devastating, playing with a grotesque mask to protect a broken nose. He had 29. Got a broken nose he's playing with tonight too, but no mask. Maybe he needs it.
Ramon missed that first shot from the line. Rivas is shooting 75%. And he's 1 for 2 that trip. Ramon checks out with 3 personal fouls, and into the ball game again comes Dwayne Coswell. There's Ramon taking a seat. Coswell, the sophomore out of the Bronx.
Coswell,
31.
Excuse me, Harry. Coswell, when he played 15 minutes in the first half, did not get a shot, didn't get to the foul line. Did have 1 blocked shot, however.
And played very aggressively, and John Chaney, after he picked up his second foul, took him out, congratulated him for the way he was banging.
I'd like to see him become part of the offense here a little bit, man. He got some minutes coming to him.
Under 10 minutes to play in the game. The Owls have been very effective defensively here in the second. Great block by Coswell.
They are.
A lead ahead, Howard Evans. He's got 1 man to beat Hovas, and he laid it in.
Nice play by Coswell. His second block of the night.
Good job, too, to deflect it out to the guard, Howard Evans.
He becomes part of the offense right away. It's 2 blocks.
And now Temple enjoying its biggest lead of the night at 13 points. 44-31. There's another play. Timmy Purry, and it's saved into the hands of Mark Macon. So the turnovers now are really mounting up against Penn State.
And the Owls just cracking this game open now to lead at 44-31, doing all the little things.
The decibel level a lot lower here at Rec Hall. Off balance jump hook by Timmy Purry. Where did he get that shot?
Beautifully posted, very, very well though.
That's the ad-lib shot of the night by Timmy Purry.
Yeah, kind of a semi-jump hook, but he had great position inside.
He's got 11 points now, and the Temple lead is up to 46-31. With about 9 minutes left. Hovas. Short with it. Rebound. Wes Jones. And those started all over again. Ward way off on that three-point try. Howard Evans with a hand up in front of him. And now you can just sense the sense of panic almost setting in for Penn State as they try desperately to get back in with 8.5 minutes left. And Temple in firm control with a 15-point lead.
Temple with 4 blocked shots. You've seen almost all of them here in this stretch. 2 by Perry and 1 by Coswell, who had 1 in the first half.
Howard Evans looking, gets it down to Timmy Purry, and there's the Owls, I believe, their first turnover in the second half. And John Chaney, even though he has a 15-point lead, is getting on the Owls for that errant pass. So timeout is called. 8:09 left, and Chaney huddles up with his third-ranked Owls. They're after win number 13, and they're well in command here by 15 points. Good night. Glad you could be with us on the Temple University Basketball Network.
Hey, Evans has 4 assists. He needs 8 to become Temple's all-time assist leader. Who do you think the leader is in Temple history? You'd never get it.
Hold on a second. How about Ricky Reed?
Oh, he was reading all this stuff.
Hey, that's my job. That's my job.
Ricky Reed, who played in 1975 to 1979. Wouldn't you think it'd be Guy Rogers or somebody?
Well, Ricky Reed probably played 4 years, and Guy only played 3. I'm sure that had something to do with it. Vogel gets Curry off his feet, then he's tied up in a whistle, and we got a foul against Wayne Coswell. John Chaney can't believe it.
Ricky Reed, you're really a wise guy, aren't you?
Well, wait a minute. That's why they print those things up. You think that's just printed up for you? Here's the replay again, and the foul as Coswell and Breeswick gang up on Eddie Vogel.
He got both Breeswick and Coswell off their feet that time. This is Vogel shooting the ball from Hatboro, Pennsylvania. Ricky Reed.
Vogel's got 7. He has not scored here in the second half. And he still hasn't scored, and Breeswick with the rebound.
I saw that on the sheet the other day. I've been planning to ask you that for 3 days.
See that? I took the steam out of that one for you, didn't I, huh? That'll teach you.
I'm not old enough to remember Ricky Reed. He was back in your day.
Ricky Reed's from Abington, I believe. Here, Timmy Perry missed, and the rebound comes to Hovas. Ricky Reed's out of Abington. I watched him in high school.
You old guys that remember that stuff.
Just over 7 minutes left now, and Penn State, they're going to make a run, has to start here. Long jump is missed by Wood. Great rebound, though, and hitting the deck for Penn State, Brian Allen. Vogel has it by Coswell, and Curry with another block into the hands, and it's saved by Macon. Look at Mark Macon say, hold everything.
That's the 5th block shot for the Owls.
Wow, Timmy Perry is really the savior back there, isn't he?
Evans is hesitating in midcourt because he wants to hear what Chaney's telling him.
John saying patterned offense, patterned offense. No hurry to build on this 15-point lead with 6:40 left in the game. Evans off his feet. Breeswick is open for 3.
Breeswick's had another tough shooting night.
Here comes Hovas. Puts it between his legs. Open man is Jones, and blocked again. Actually, was blocked twice there.
Oh, man.
Coswell got one, and Curry got the other. We can see it again.
How about that call?
That's called a twofer.
He's got the whole world jumping up and down here. He's got the whole world in his hands right here.
Let's watch this. There's one, there's 2.
Wow. Everybody in red was skyward.
Look at this trapping defense. There's contact. Coswell a little aggressive over there with the little guy, and Dwayne just could not maintain his balance and picked up the foul. Dwayne Coswell picking up the personal foul number 4 against the big guy out of the Bronx. And with 6:16 remaining, Ramon Rivas is getting ready to check back in for Temple. They're going to let him in here, and Dwayne Coswell will go to the bench.
Nobody scored in the last 2 minutes. The score remains 46-31 for a long time. And we have 6:16 to go as Temple leads easily. Good pass.
And Hovas breaks the scoring dry spell for Penn State. 46-33. Temple had outscored Penn State 14-2.
What, the Owls asleep on the baseline that time?
Timmy Perry posting up. Hits the jump.
You can't miss that jump. He gets in the paint and posts up, and he's got it made.
He's shooting down when he takes that post-up jumper. 48-33 with just under 6 minutes left.
Perry's having a great shooting night. He was 3 for 3 there for a while. He's got to be like 5 for 6 or 5 for 7.
And a whistle and a foul this time as Hovas moved in.
We'll try to get you Perry's shooting stats in a minute. He's got to be very, very hot. Excuse me.
Morrisville's Mike Breeswick picked up the foul against Tom Hovas.
Breeswick again struggling tonight shooting the jumper. Perry 6 for 9. 6 for 9 for Perry.
Allen goes to Hovas at the top. Now they work it to Tony Ward, who's played every minute here in the second half. Vogel on the high post, now goes down low as Hovas maneuvers for the open jump, and he got it from 15 feet. Nice play, Tom Hovas. 14-point Temple lead. It's 13. It's 48-35. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Contrasting to Perry's 6 for 9, Breeswick is 3 for 11.
Mike's got it out there, and Hovas on him as the Nittany Lions go man-to-man here in the final 5 minutes. Mark Macon. They screen for Howard Evans.
Double screen.
Curry got away with a push-off, and Timmy now draws the foul. Terry, he's smiling too. He knows he did it. He pushed off to get the rebound, then drove and drew the foul.
Look at it again here while we remind you that if Breeswick's 3 for 11, Harry, all 3 of his buckets are three-pointers. You talk about a streak shooter. Mike Breeswick is really a streak shooter.
You can take your pick on that foul between Vogel and Hovas. Macon drives and gets it down. Shooter's touch for Mark Macon, and hit both sides of the rim and finally dropped. 50-35, and the Owls now back up by 15. 4:40 left. Hovas moves left against Macon. Open man over there is Tony Ward for 3. Macon kept it alive and over the top the whistle and a foul called against Tom Hovas.
Macon now with 15 points is 6 for 14 from the floor. Got to say this about Penn State crowd. Unlike those front runners in California at UCLA who leave with 5 minutes to go, these people are staying here. In UCLA, they hit the turnpikes, baby.
Freeways.
The freeways. They hit the freeway. At Dodger Stadium, any place in Southern California, they got to get to the freeway. But here, got to give these people credit. They're 15 down and hanging in.
Well, they got to get to the beach early the next day. You know, 50 to 35 here. Temple leads it with just over 4 minutes to go. Macon, look at him maneuver over 2 guys and he hit it. And for Mark Macon now, put him down for 17 points.
I saw him walk out of Dodger Stadium one night with Sandy Koufax and pitching a no-hitter. Had to get to the freeway.
Brian Allen. There's another block by Timmy Curry. He just took it away. He came down with it too. Timmy Curry is playing an outstanding defensive game. I don't know how many block shots he has, but boy, the numbers are really mounting.
There's 5 that I know.
3:49 left in the ball game. Temple leads by 17. We'll be right back. Go Hall for the game. Temple leads by 17. As here in the second half, the Owls have dominated, and defense definitely has turned the game.
No question.
In the Temple direction. Mark Macon has been spectacular offensively, but Timmy Curry has matched him defensively. Here's Macon getting a bump there from Allen. Macon still fights to get it off. Missed everything practically, and the rebound comes to Penn State. Wes Jones. Tony Ward.
He really forced that one. That's really the first forced one he's taken in the last 4 games.
There's another block, but before the block, the personal foul is going to be called against the Owls. Timmy Curry did get a hand on it. He is not going to be called for the foul, but that guy right there, Ramon Rivas, is. As we look at it again, good penetration this time by Tony Ward.
That forced jumper, which he smashes it up against the glass, is so uncharacteristic of Macon. Watch it right here. How about that? Oh, he takes it in beautifully inside. With that forced shot, he takes it the other way. But Macon took, not Ward, but Macon took it. So uncharacteristic of the way he played, isn't it?
Well, you know what I think what happened there? He felt the challenge from Allen defensively, and I think he was just intent on getting off a shot, albeit a bad one. Tony Ward there on the night with 3:18 left. His team trailing by 16. Ward makes, and it's now 52-37. Temple's lead at 15. Howard Evans now. The hand checking there by Tony Ward, and Evans finds Mark Macon open, and Macon just content to hold on to it. Mark Macon goes down, gets off another shot. Hovas with the rebound. Hovas leads the 3-on-2, and the ball is stripped away from Fogel. I don't know if anybody got a hand on it or he just lost control, but it's still a turnover against Penn State.
They had to get a hand on that ball. They had to get a hand out quickly. That ball is flying all over the place, from the floor to the backboard.
Well, it gets inside to Frieswick, and a foul is going to be called. And Mike caught something in his left eye as he is now being looked at.
Well, mark this moment. You don't see Frieswick getting the ball much in the paint. He gets the ball in the paint area.
That was a set play, too.
Yeah.
They screened for him.
Very unusual to see Frieswick get the ball where he could do anything with it in the paint. And he not only got it in the paint area where he could handle a play, he got banged in the eye.
Frieswick makes the first of 2 going in tonight with 78% in the free throw department. Marsville, Bucks County, and he missed there.
36% from three-point land, too, Frieswick.
10 points on the night for Mike. Here's Hovas over Macon. This will be for 2. And Frieswick kept it alive, got the rebound, and drew the foul. As coming in was Brian Allen. But Brian Allen, now talking it over with Howard Evans, is certainly aggressive off the bench for Penn State. He's been bumping and shoving every chance he gets.
Yeah,
Picked up only his first foul.
Frieswick was not very appreciative of that bump and shove.
So Mike goes to the line. He'll shoot 1-1 here. 2:29 left. Temple icing it up here, leading 53-37.
Frieswick's worked hard for those 10 points tonight. He averages 16 a game, so he's under his average tonight.
And John will go to his bench as Derek Brantley comes in. Just the second substitution for Temple tonight. The other one, Dwayne Coswell, for Ramon Rivas. And this time Brantley comes in to replace number 44, Ramon Rivas.
Brantley, if I remember correctly, did not play against LaSalle. It's good to see him get a little playing time as this game runs down.
is Wes Jones. Got another block by Timmy Perry.
Number 6.
And a jump ball is going to be called as Mike Friesbeck slams the ball down. He was looking for the steal. Let's take a look at Timmy Perry's 6th block of the night.
Watch this one. He really gets up for this one, too. And he moves along the floor with the guy beautifully. And now he times. Oh, what a great block. Just timed it perfectly.
Jones didn't have a chance. He drew Friesbeck off his feet. Perry held his ground, and then Timmy slammed it away. The Owls on possession take over after that jump ball call.
Jerome Dowdell is in the game for Friesbeck, and he has the ball.
Here is Macon trapped, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called against number 22, Tony Ward. So Mark Macon gets a trip to the line to shoot 1 and 1. And there's Tony Ward with the personal foul.
Is second.
Penn State came into this game 6 and 7 overall, 2 and 3 in the Atlantic 10. So they're going to go 6-8 and 2-4, and Temple's going to go 13-0 overall and 7-0 in the league.
Macon now with 18 points, and he is 1 away from his average of 19-4.
Penn State was 5-1 here at home. They're going to go 5-2. Usually tough to beat, tough to handle here.
And Macon makes them both, and he'll sit out the final 2:06. Coming in for Temple, Sean Randolph, who was Macon's teammate back at Buena Vista High in Saginaw. Also checking in for Timmy Perry from Roman Catholic High School in Philadelphia, sophomore Ernest Pollard. So John Chaney goes to his bench for the final 2 minutes. This is Allen trying to get it in. Hovas for 3. 57-40. Under 2 minutes to play. Pollard gives it off to Howard Evans, and they clear it out. Let Howie bring it up. Work it against Tony Ward. In the corner, Randolph gives it back. Howard Evans. A minute and a half to play. The Owls will have won their 13th game at the start of the season, which matches the best start by any Temple team going back to 1955-56. And that team went to the Final Four of the NCAA tournament. And right now, this team doesn't look like it's going to stop till it gets there as well. We have some substitutions now for Penn State. Checking in, number 42 is big James Barnes, a 6'7" freshman out of Capitol Heights, Maryland.
He would normally see a lot of playing time as a 7th or 8th guy, but he's been injured.
And also at guard, Mike Uzzolino's back in there, and he's guarding Howard Evans right now. Just over a minute to play. Temple leads it by 17, 57-40. 3 seconds left on the clock. John Chaney is hollering for him to shoot it, and Hovas comes away with the steal and the break. He doesn't get it down, and a foul is called, offensive foul. A moving screen is called against Mike Uzzolino. Bruce Parkhill doesn't like that at all, but Uzzolino is just screening Jerome Dowdell. We'll try to pick it up here on the replay. Here's the steal by Hovas.
Hovas makes a mistake here, too. He's got to give the ball up right here, and he doesn't do it. And there's the move on the screen, and the whole play goes south. Whole play goes south for Penn State.
Uzzolino reaching in there to foul Jerome Dowdell. And Dowdell will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. A minute 5 left.
Hovas has to give that ball up a lot sooner on that play, or they get an easy 2, and Parkhill's a little upset about it.
Here's Darren Pearsall checking in for the Owls. Darren out of Chester High School, 6'7" junior forward. So the Owls go with 5 reserves. Dowdell at the line here for 1 and 1. Makes the first. They got Pearsall out there, along with Ernest Pollard, Sean Randolph, and Derek Bradford. A minute 5 left. It's 58-40 Temple.
I can say this. Dowdell hasn't missed a foul shot yet this year. There you are. He's
Way to go.
There you are.
Way to go. You didn't think so, huh? Here's Uzzolino in the final minute of play. Tapped away by Darren Pearsall. Penn State ball. John Chaney, we ought to get a shot at John Chaney. He's got a 19-point lead with a minute to go, and he's acting like it's a tie ball game
in the final 4.
He never lets up.
Well, this is some combination out here for Temple right now.
Uzzolino reached in and got it off. They keep it alive. Allen has it stripped away, but a foul is going to be called. Dowdell, I believe, reaching in. Number 22, Jerome Dowdell, got the hand on Allen.
You got Dowdell, Brantley, Pearsall. Good combination in there right now. Perry is going to join John Chaney on the postgame interview. Harry will talk to them both, and Perry, as we just said, with 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 blocks.
And to the line is Brian Allen for a 1-and-1 opportunity, and he makes the first. Brian Allen for the line is just shooting 59%, 13 for 22. And makes the first there. Brian with only 1 point, now 2 in the ball game. 46 seconds left. It's 59-42. The Owls by 17. This game was a 3-point game right at the start of the second half. Penn State got back into it. And then the Owls went on a 14-2 run to put it away.
Nice ball handling by Pearsall getting that ball over the midcourt line.
Turnaround jump by Brantley. And the rebound is cleared away.
James Barnes.
Penn State's James Barnes.
Oh, wait a minute. What was that call? Well, that could easily be a charge as Dowdell hits the deck.
Bruce Blake and Dowdell collide, and the foul is called against Jerome Dowdell of Temple with 21 seconds remaining.
Probably called correctly. I don't think Dowdell had his feet planted.
And going to the line for Penn State is Bruce Blake.
The Temple cracks this one open with some very good defense, which forces Penn State into almost 5 consecutive turnovers early in the second half.
That's what did it. And then the intimidating force inside by Timmy Curry.
Let's see if Dowdell's planted there. No, I guess they called it right.
How about that forearm?
Yeah, the forearm is out there. It was a tough call.
Mike Tyson will take that punch next Friday. 59-44, 15-point lead by Temple, 20 seconds left. And Dowdell's trapped in the backcourt. Brantley and Pearsall thought about for 3 and decides to hold up. Brantley down low takes the 1 step too many, walking the call. I think he took 1 step and planted, but it was such a giant step that it looked like an obvious walk. And John Chaney saying just a drop step. That's all it was. 1 for the final 5 seconds. Blake will put it up. And there's the horn. It's all over here at Rec Hall on the campus of Penn State University. Our final score tonight, the Temple Owls win their 13th straight. The third-ranked Owls pouring it on in the second half to win it 59-44. The best start for a Temple team in more than 30 years. Back in a moment with a wrap-up with John Chaney. 13